Why, hello everyone. Hey guys, Tech Manny here, also known as Matthew Rivera. And sorry for the delay. I just got out of class actually, and like a few seconds ago. And we have about 60 seconds left to view this premiere of, I guess you can call it Valhalla. We'll see it how everything is gonna go in there. Uh, I'm pretty nervous. This is my first live stream ever. And I'm sort of dealing with the kinks here. Last night I was literally fooling around with this and I couldn't get the computer audio to go to the live stream on OBS, and finally I figured it out. And basically we are almost there with this live stream. Let me switch. So this is the live stream here. We have the chat here going. We have the video here. And as you can tell, I'm running off a Mac. And of course, you can run off a Mac while live streaming. You don't have to do a PC. So I'm very, very excited here. As I'm seeing over here, we have concurrent 3 views. So hopefully, I'll have something here. So, yeah. So I'll switch it back when this thing starts shortly. And let me restart it, just in case. Yeah, it says premiere will begin shortly. So again, hey guys, Tech Manny here, also known as Matthew Rivera, and today I'm going to be reacting to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I guess that's how you say it. It's going to be live, and I'm very excited. And ooh, let's switch over. So we have it going here. That is loud on my end. Here we go, y'all. We have 1:40. Wow, this is crazy. Let's do full screen. Make sure the quality is up. Oh yeah. It's getting real, folks. It's getting real. So I am pretty nervous. I'll just mute it for now so you can hear me. I am pretty nervous because this is my first live stream ever, and I'm sort of like stressing out, like, am I going to get this right? There's certain things here, like, there's like the intro, the image, all this stuff, and I was always like nervous to see if there was any mishaps. So I have no idea how any gamer, like maybe Mini Lad that comes first to mind that does this. So literally, kudos to him when he does this, because I am nervous as a wreck. And well, basically what I'm going to be doing is that I am not going to be doing this live stream ever again, because this is throwing me for a loop. And second thing, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be basically doing what I do regularly for my reaction videos, is just do little things here and there, and then at the end I'll switch over to where you saw me first without my Google screen here, and we'll talk about it. And I mean, there's 3 viewers and we have 8 seconds, so let's turn this up and let's enjoy this world premiere of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So Xbox.
They are heartless. Godless barbarians. They murder and kill blindly.
Not him, though.
They scar the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
He's definitely the one that's going to get killed in this game.
Oh, somebody tell me. Answer if you can.
Dude, I can tell this is going to be a great game already.
Oh, somebody tell me. Shield! What is the soul of man?
Odin is with us!
Hey, we got a hidden blade, dude!
What is the soul of man?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, available holiday 2020.
Valhalla! Holy crap! No kidding! You have got to be kidding me! And it's going to be with the Xbox Series X, which is the brand new next-gen console, like the Xbox One. It's the Series X. Oh my gosh. Everybody's probably freaking out. Hidden Blade is back. I agree. Let's switch over. Let's talk. So, that premiere was probably one of the best ever premieres I've ever watched. Of course, because of all this virus going around, we can't really watch E3. So they basically canceled E3, and basically it's going to be for next year. And I feel like this is one of the biggest Assassin's Creed games that is ever going to be created, because we had the next gen on, like I believe it was with Unity that first started, Syndicate, Origins, and now Odyssey. And of course, I have the Origins Assassin's Creed shirt here. And I am amazed with this game already. I'm literally shaking. Look. I'm shaking because I'm nervous and I'm also excited. This was probably one of the most awesomest, it's not a word, but this is probably one of the most awesomest things I've ever seen as a video release. And as it says, it's going to be in 4K HDR. Let me see if I can skip to that on here, the live stream. So let me switch back. So we'll do this one. So as you can tell, it says available holiday 2020, and on the bottom, you can't really see it because of my bar thing here with my social media, but it says Ubisoft, Xbox One Series X, Xbox One, 4K Ultra HD, and HDR. So I don't see any PS4 or PS5 here. So I don't know what's going on. With that, they might release it down the line with the PS4 or 5. But I am pretty darn amazed with this trailer. I'm just gonna say this. I never curse in my entire life, but I feel like whoever this guy is a freaking badass. I'm just saying. He is, you could tell, like, whoever died that got stabbed multiple times and then finally got stabbed in the chest area. I don't know what relevance it is to him. He looks older, so it might be a father figure to him or an uncle or something like that. I don't know, but this guy is going to be one heck of a character to play. And there was a lot of conspiracies going around with the drawing that happened yesterday. The drawing was a live stream on Ubisoft's YouTube account that was 8 hours long, and I missed about 2 hours of it. I watched 6 hours of it, and I was amazed. And a lot of things was like, this is going to be like a protagonist male or female figure. And of course, as we all know, in Odyssey, we played as Alexandro, or wow, I can't even remember, Alexio and Alexandra, I believe her name was. And between either both of them, there were between, if you play both characters, they shared the same storyline. It was just portrayed as a male or female. And by the looks of it, it doesn't look like we're gonna have the duo thing here, and a lot of people didn't like the duo thing. But of course, I did. I only played Alexio. I only played him. I think that's Alexio, but I only played him. I haven't played the girl yet. But between okay, who said my hopes are high then TLOU2. So what's that one? Can you please explain? So I have the chat on my second screen, so I can't really switch between the two here because I want to reference the thing here if I want to. So if you can explain TLOU2, please do. I don't know what that is, if it's like a slang for something or a game. But basically, this game is going to be sick, I feel like. Of course, I think it was sometime this year or towards the end of last year that this game was actually going to be Last of Us 2. I haven't played Last of Us 2. I haven't... Oh, okay. I just had a complete brain fart. I have played The Last of Us, but I didn't know there was a Last of Us 2. I think I did, but I didn't really pay attention to it. I have played Last of Us. It was on the PS3. So I played that years ago, and I haven't played it since. But I would like to take a look at The Last of Us 2. So yeah, of course I don't have like the Xbox One X or S. I have the regular standard Xbox. That's just the fatter one. And then I have a PS3. And by the way, I have a vlogging and gaming channel. The links will be in the description box below, so y'all can check that out. So you can check that out. So this is... I'm like mind blown with this game already. Just a little backstory. How I got into Assassin's Creed was I actually... which is better, Origins or Odyssey? Ooh. I don't know. I actually like... So, the long answer to your question is... Before I was going into APE, which is Audio Production Engineering, that's what I'm studying in college right now, I wanted to become a history and music teacher. And so I wanted to teach history, like world history and all that. And also I wanted to teach music with like playing the keyboard, teaching chorus and all that. And my main focus was Egyptian. And in the 6th grade, that's what I got into. That's when I started wanting to do history with Egyptians. Excuse me. So I would say Origins is probably my favorite, because of the Egyptian with the Great Pyramids and how much they went in depth with it with the tours. Of course, I think Odyssey has the tours, but I think Origins with the tours, when they came out with that, and you can tour each area and maybe even the Great Pyramids. That's what I really liked. And I liked touring it, and you get to see the history, the Great Pyramids, how people lived back then, basically. And that was my favorite game, honestly. But if getting into the last gen, like the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and even the remastered games of the last gen games, my overall type of series is, of course, with Ezio Auditore da Firenze. He is probably one of the most developed characters of all the entire Assassin's Creed series, because he had multiple games. He had two. He had Brotherhood and Revelations, and then he had his own prelogue. I think you can call it a prelogue. And then, of course, with the Assassin's Creed 2, you had the live action Assassin's Creed movie. It was a short film. I can't remember what it was, but I can't remember what the movie was, but I have the movie. It's not the Assassin's Creed the movie. It's another thing with. It's mainly based with the second Assassin's Creed. Honestly, I don't get why people criticize the Assassin's Creed the movie, the live action one with the Fassbender guy. I think that's his name. It was a pretty good movie. I liked it. I don't get why people hated on it. But anyway, set aside from that, when I want to finish my thought with this one before I move on. When I got into Assassin's Creed, I was on my PS3. Yes, he was the GOAT, dude. For real. Ezio Auditore was the GOAT. He was very charming, and his overall character was just developed, and that's what I liked about him. His character was super developed. And of course, you saw him throughout his life, how he was a teenager, probably middle age, and then when he was old. And you can see how so it was like revenge, and then it was, I can't really tell with Brotherhood. Basically, it was revenge, probably like, maybe revenge, but another word for it. And then it was, I can't really explain it, but overall, his thing was pretty good. I liked Ezio's story. So how I got into Assassin's Creed was I was on my PS3, and there was a demo for Assassin's Creed Liberations, and I believe the mission was you had to like enter a base, and you had to dress as a lady, not like with Assassin's Creed gear, for that lady, whoever played the character as on the PS3. And what you had to do was you had to get into this base or whatever, and you had to like go into this tent, and I think you had to kill somebody. I'm not sure, but that's how I got into Assassin's Creed, and it was just that demo. And I got the first Assassin's Creed, and Assassin's Creed was literally the first Assassin's Creed was really freaking long. It was so long, and then of course I think the first Assassin's Creed was like 2006 or 7, and I played it towards the beginning of high school, I believe, so 2013. So probably people hated the movie because it was really not connected, and was really messy, but that's what I think. Okay, I can see your theory. Usually, there's another movie out there with Ryan Reynolds. There's something called Buried with him. I hate that movie. I don't even want to talk about it. Voice crack. I don't want to talk about it. But that movie compared to Assassin's Creed is up there. Buried was horrible. And then there was also Green Lantern. A lot of people didn't like Green Lantern as well. I don't understand why. But they hated it. I don't know why. But, yeah. So basically, Liberations... I have to thank Liberations on the PS3 demo, how I got into Assassin's Creed. And I literally have the Jacob Fry statue I wish I had Eevee Fry statue connected to both of them. Then I have the Assassin's Creed Unity tokens. They're like little tiny metal tokens. I think I have about 3 or 4 of those. I have the Assassin's Creed Unity Hidden Blade. What else do I have? I have all the Assassin's Creed games from the PS3 to the Xbox One. I'm never selling those, by the way. Even if like I sell my PS3, I'm not selling my Assassin's Creed games ever. Those are just Assassin's Creed is such a huge franchise that why would I sell it really? But with let me switch to this. So with this thing here, I am definitely going to be pre-ordering this whenever it comes out. And it comes out this holiday in 2020. I feel like that's a really good release date, in my opinion. Because of all this virus going around and people are limited to seeing other people, I think if they had the E3 in June, I think it was in June when E3 usually happens, June or July, May, around there. Because I remember, like, I've written down on my calendar, like, every single E3 event that was happening, and I watched every single one of them. I started actually watching E3 about, like, 2 to 3 years ago. But last year was the first time I was actually really in depth with it. Just kept writing all the dates down. By the way, if you have any comments or questions, comment down below. When is holiday? I have no idea. Probably holiday is around November, December. I remember when Odyssey or Origins came out, my mom and dad got me the game brand new, and it was around the time that it came out. I got it around Christmas, like Christmas Day. So I feel like later on down the line, a few months down the line, they will have a specific date happening with this. So instead of saying holiday, it will probably say October, November, December 2020, and then probably they'll have the actual date. So that's what usually happens. Like if you see like a movie that's coming out and they would say spring 2020 or spring 2021, and then later down the line they will release a actual release date saying August 24th, 2020 or 2021, depending when it said spring 20 or 2021. So I feel like that's what this is going to be. But my estimation, it is going to be around October to December, because that's when I got Origins and Odyssey brand new. Actually, I got both games brand new for Christmas, but this time I'm going to be getting this. I would love to get this game. Is so cool. I like the Vikings, so if there's going to be like a statue type of thing, I'm going to try to pre-order it if I have money. And I'll do a review on this YouTube channel right here, and unboxing it on it, because a few years ago I actually did a unboxing for the Assassin's Creed Jacob Fry statue I have over here on my dresser. I can't really get it right now, but let me pull it up here. I can cancel this out and let me pull it up for y'all, just for y'all to see anyways. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. It's really cool. I have 8 views right now. I don't know if it's up to date, but I have 8 views right now. So y'all subscribe and you can check out my gaming and vlogging channel. The links are in the description box below. And let's see when I did this. It's been a while. There's 7 people watching. Doesn't matter. As long as I'm doing a live stream, that's all that cares. I think I did this more than like a year or 2 ago, because I actually won the statue when Assassin's Creed was doing Twitch. The main character looks like the fat Thor with 2 axes instead of 1. Dude, good thing I've seen Endgame recently. I saw it like about 2 to 3 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And because I got Disney Plus, and I'm glad that I actually know what you're talking about. I was very surprised with Endgame, and a lot of my theories were actually confirmed by that game. Not going to spoil anything. We're getting down there. I'm into 3 years ago. it was a few years ago. So my first unboxing was the Assassin's Creed Unity Hidden Blade 4 years ago. So this has to be more than probably 3 or 2 years ago. Of course, you can like literally scroll down on my videos. I literally have every video from me cringing when I was younger all the way up to now. Where is it? I wonder if it got like blocked or something because I used Assassin's Creed music. I also have Assassin's Creed Origins in-depth review and more. Let me put that to a new tab. You all can check that out. I got 41 views. I did it about 2 years ago. It was probably one of the, and I wore this shirt by the way. It was one of my most hard-working videos, I guess you can say, because I looked up a tutorial on like a thing, on like a prompter. There you go. I can't find it, so I'm thinking it got blocked. Yeah, that sucks. So I think it got blocked. So that sucks. But for this one here, let's switch it over. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out this, but this is the video here. It says Origins, and I literally go in depth. I literally go in depth with Miss Julius Caesar is in this game, along with Cleopatra, the ex-queen of Egypt that was dethroned by her brother, then later got the throne back with the help of Julius Caesar. So this is why, to answer your question, I'm just going to say your first name, Aka. Or this is why Origins is my favorite, because I did tons of research on this. And you can see by my description, I literally have tons of stuff here trying to literally help y'all. Hello from Italy. Hey, from the USA. Awesome. That's awesome from Italy. But it's actually, I think that's the first Italy I had before. So, hello, Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. But yeah, this is my in-depth tutorial or in-depth review of Origins. And I actually did like a lot more in-depth things, like game talking about
PlayStation 4
reviews,
at
rewards,
Global Game Awards. They won 3rd place,
and also did some game tutorials for like
either Hidden Ones, The Curse of the Pyramids, and now The Curse of the Pharaohs, which is coming out on March 13th, 2018.
So this was about 3 years ago, actually, maybe 2 to 3 years ago. Oh, it was March 7th. So it's more than, so 18, 19, 20. So 2 years ago officially. So that was, I uploaded this March 7th. And I remember I was stressing out about this because I rendered it and then I screwed up one of the parts with the photos. And it was towards like the middle. I think it was right where Avil is. And I literally screwed up so bad that I had to redo it, and it took about 7 to 8 hours to render. But that's what I do here, you know. I do tons of things on my YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Got 11 views on now. That's sick. But yeah, so let me switch over back to this again. I'm having so much trouble because I have not done OBS. Ooh, let's talk about this right here. Let's do full screen. And we'll switch to 2. Hidden Blade, everyone. We have a Hidden Blade. I have many of my friends obsessed over Assassin's Creed. Well, my friend, you are one of them. I'm your friend since you're here. So I'm obsessed with this thing here. I am very, very happy that they came out with the game. And I feel like I truly do feel like that they delayed on a game here perfectly because of so it was Odyssey that came out in 2019, 2018, around thereabouts. I can't remember specifically, but they said they were going to take a break to basically do that. And they also did that with Syndicate, I believe, to go to Origins. Oh, Jay, I totally agree with you, for real. This, I feel like this is probably going to be better than Odyssey and Origins combined, in my opinion. I'm playing AC2 right now because Ubisoft Store gave it away for free. Legs, I downloaded I downloaded AC2 onto my computer right here. You can't really see it because it's out of frame, but I have like a Windows 10 computer here. It's not the greatest. It's Oh, you subscribed since for the PTX reactions. Awesome. Hello. By the way, for reactions, I have a lot of reactions. I'm just why I was late to this live stream was because I had to do I was literally in class on Zoom. So after that, immediately I literally got onto this. So basically next week is my finals, and I'm probably the week probably that week of finals, that Saturday and Sunday, that's when I'll probably start recording reactions. So it's going to be really cool. But let's talk about the Hidden Blade here. The Hidden Blade, there was also during the live stream, the 8-hour live stream yesterday, of them drawing of, oh no, I forgot the guy's name. Shoot, I forgot the guy's name. Sorry if he ever watches this. I don't think he will. But whoever was drawing it, the main things I saw in the comment things was female protagonist. They didn't really want a female protagonist, and some did. And then Hidden Blade, they didn't see Hidden Blade. They only saw the axe. And this confirms it. We have a Hidden Blade, which is on top. It's not under, it's on top. Oh, you just finished your online exams? Mine is next week, so I have a lot of exams. And by the way, also, I just began a channel with reactions, unboxings, and vlogging. It's so hard, but I enjoy it. I completely agree with you, Sylvia. Yeah. I completely agree with you, Sylvia. YouTube is a very hard thing, and once you get into a schedule and you can get probably maybe about 2 weeks ahead, even a week actually will help, because you have to have a buffer. You can't like do a video once a day and upload it the day of. It's literally almost impossible depending on your gear you have. And I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And usually between those days, I'm either editing a video or I'm actually doing a video, recording a video. So, yeah, it is. I could tell you it is very hard. And, of course, you just have to figure out time management. That's all you have to figure out, time management, and figuring out how you can set a schedule. Because I used to upload sporadically. So it was like on Monday, and then it was Friday. And then it was on Saturday. I used to do weekend uploads. And then it was like Thursday, Tuesday. I always was sporadic. And I finally figured out I should just upload a video every 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then between those days, I have free time to either edit or actually do a video. And I actually have about 2 videos coming out. One is going to be a review, and another one is going to be a microphone review. That's probably going to come out whenever the microphone is going to be shipped and come to my house. And also the one that with the review is going to be edited and probably going to be out in about a week or 2. Or 3. So we'll see. So I have 2 videos, and then I have to record tons of reaction videos people have been wanting me to do. I literally have a Word document, I think maybe about 5 pages long, with YouTube links for people want me to react to things. And also I actually have a folder with about 15 videos that are from a few years ago that people wanted me to react to, and I'm finally catching up with those. And then I'll start doing the newer reaction videos people wanted me to do. People wanted me to do last year and this year. Sylvia says, well, it's hard to upload with a schedule here because the internet is so slow. So I upload a video or 2 every day. Sigh. Yeah, that's what you have to basically be dealt with, the cards you have. That's all. The cards you're dealt with is what you got. So with the iMac I have, with the second monitor, with this microphone, with everything I have, tech wise and all this, years and years of saving up and trying to get to where I am. And a lot of it is because of college. Without college, I wouldn't known about basically everything here. As I said before earlier, I am in college. I am going to be graduating in spring of 2021. Woohoo! So basically next year. And I am studying audio engineering. My profile is small. Is small, so I react to what I want, to be honest. How is he going to park out? He is so buff. Part out. He is so buff. I feel like he's saying part out as in like, oh, parkour. Oh, I see. I'll explain that later. I have a theory. Because I saw the picture, I'm like, he does look buff. So I'll see you. I'll talk about that after when I'm done with this. But basically, to answer your question, I'm starting to become an audio engineer. I want to do studio, which is record studio like with singers, and then go on tours with bands and whatever to do live sound. And that's what I would like to do. And that's what I'm gearing towards after when I get out of college. In the spring of 2021, I'll have an opportunity to get into an internship, and I'll be able to go to a company and see if I can get a job there after when I graduate. But if anybody is here from 2020, seniors of 2020, with high school and probably even college, it sucks. With y'all can't have like a graduation and prom if you're in high school. It sucks, but actually my county is trying to figure out how to do graduation and prom, but I don't think they will be able to because it's such a densely thing. But yeah, it is cool for, I don't know if you're talking about my audio engineering side or whatnot, but put that to the side. I'm trying to remember. Oh, so the parkour. So he's pretty darn buff. That's what I said in the beginning. I don't curse or anything, but he's actually pretty badass if you look at his face. And honestly, I really do like the fat Thor with the two axes things. But yeah, I think the parkour is going to be the same thing. It's like Bayek. Bayek was pretty buff. Once you like take off some of his clothing area, you'll see like his arms and his abs and all that. He was pretty buff. For Odyssey, I can't remember. Oh, Alexios, I think it was. I might be wrong. And Alexandra, both of them were tough, honestly. And they did parkour fine. Honestly, it's a game. So literally they can make a scrawny guy probably lift this guy here. So it's a game. It's literally everything is possible in this game. And yeah, it's really cool. So let's talk about this hidden blade. So during the live stream of the drawing, they said they didn't see a hidden blade because the blade was like this. And where his guards here, I seriously forgot what it is called. I'm seriously not prepared. By the way, this live stream is thrown apart. Like, I literally just put it in within an hour, and within an hour last night, and 2 hours later, I finally figured out everything trying to do it. So Sylvia says, I'm still in uni. I study show business in a very humanistic way. Yeah, I was talking about your studies. Yeah, the studies and also show business, or basically business side of anything that has business with a degree in business, you get paid a lot because you're developing a business. You're going to be probably a part of a business, and eventually you'll make your own business and you'll have the buku, the moolah. So, yeah, it's really cool what you're doing too. So the hidden blade, they said they didn't see the hidden blade because of this. So let me switch to here, and I'll show you what I mean with the photo. It was with the drawing. It was literally 8 hours long, and then after a few minutes, Ubisoft uploaded like a speed thing, 3 minutes in or a 3-minute 25-second video of like the speed of it putting all together. But I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about here. And by the way, Valhalla, I was actually right how you spell it, because I was literally like Valhalla, or I was trying to figure out like sounding it out, and I figured out it was Valhalla. So this is the image right here. Let me zoom in here. It's blurry, but you'll get the idea. So this is the image I'm talking about. When I came into this, mainly, Sylvia says, well, mainly the history of show business. Anyways, just curious, do you like K-pop? Hold on a second. So basically, when I got to this guy was blank. His fists were going down this way, and the guy was working on putting people here. That's when I came in about. But as you can see with this photo, and as you can see by the video here, his hidden blade is on top, and you don't see the hidden blade here at all. And a lot of people were saying that the hidden blade, there's not going to be a hidden blade in this one, and a lot of people were being trolls and saying, confirmed, no hidden blade. But, yeah, there is a hidden blade finally, and I think, excuse me, I think that the hidden blade right here is pretty good, in my opinion. Instead of like traditionally it's under here and you can do the little wrist action thing, I feel like right here is pretty good, and it's a good area. It's Norse mythology, right? Yes, it is Norse mythology. I actually considered doing mythology as well because it's sort of history in college, but I decided against it. But yes, during the live stream on Twitch, they were doing a sort of like a live stream or a quiz or a pop quiz, I guess, like pop questions. And if you get 10 questions right, basically 10 points, you'll get an in-game thing when this thing came out. So I answered 10 questions. I think I got like 40 questions correct. And yeah, so as you can tell, there's no hidden blade here, but as you can tell, this does look like a crest of the Assassin's Creed. And also, when he started drawing this in, everybody in the comic section was like, ooh! So, and also, I'll get to the hidden blade stuff everybody's saying here. I just want to complete my thing I'm saying here before I lose it. And basically, he was just adding stuff here. I feel like on another screen, because he kept moving his mouse over here, he had like snippets from maybe renders of the characters, and like they probably did something like this, whatever, you know, renders of these characters with like CGI and all that. I actually also in college wanted to do computer graphics, work at like video games or do animated movies, something like that. But you can see it over here as well. But when people did this here, they were like blown away, because I feel like that's a good touch. If they can, and a lot of theories was like maybe you'll get this type of weapon in the game with the 10 points you got. But when they got to here, when he got to here, the guy that was drawing it, they were like, oh, we finally have a lady protagonist. Lady confirmed. And then when they did when I saw the face, because it had a beard, I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be a guy. And I feel like, and also before this Viking, like Valhalla was announced, it was Ragnarok. But Ragnarok was already Thor, so I don't think they can already take it, but they got a gist of what the next game was, which is Vikings, and they got it correct. And I think Vikings is going to be a really good game for this. So let's go to these questions here. So, Aka, I guess that's how you say your name. I'm sorry if it's not. But Aka says they should have just named it Valhalla. Assassin's Creed is the father of stealth. They probably invented it. Ubisoft is just trying to make money. Hold on, let me read this other one. I think you can't see the blade in the drawing because because you can rotate it down or up. Well, if you look into this thing here, let me go to here. Now, if you look into this, you see the straps, right? You see the gauntlet. That's what this thing is called right here. You see the gauntlet, and then you see the straps. Well, you don't see the straps here. Usually the straps either connect to the gauntlet or they wrap around the entire gauntlet. Like the Assassin's Creed Unity Hidden Blade one, there's a gauntlet separate, and you connect the Velcro straps with the gauntlet to the gauntlet. It's like a little slide through, like a watch thing here. Basically, like slide it through like this, and you Velcro it. I think it's Velcro or like a strap thing, but I think your theory might be right. You can probably either flip it up and down. Maybe they'll have like Ezio and have two. That'll be sick. So speaking about Aka's question or comment, yes, they've invented Assassin's Creed. Yes, they invented the name. The Viking theme is real. Valhalla is the name of this, and it's real. And of course, Assassin's Creed is always trying to make money, or Ubisoft in general. Basically, it's like when the first PS3 came out. I remember it very specifically. The first PS3 came out, and they were in competition with the Xbox 360. And what ended up happening was they didn't test out the PS3s, I'm guessing, and the fat PS3s got the yellow light of death, which was a lot of heating issues. And it was called like the yellow light of death. I think I just said that, but yeah, it was that was that. And I think they updated it like to a newer version of that fat PS3, and that's when they got it. So about K-pop, I'm sorry, I forgot the question. No, I do not listen to K-pop. I have not ever listened to K-pop. I don't really particularly have an interest in K-pop, really. I mean, if I have to, I can listen to it. I don't really care. But of course, I'm going to be in APE, or audio engineering. So my two main one of the main things I don't like is rap. I do not like rap. But if I'm getting to this industry, I might have to accept it. So maybe with K-pop, that's what I'll have to do. So maybe I will definitely do a type of I'll probably just listen to K-pop eventually, but probably not anytime soon. I will. I promise I will. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Short-term memory loss. But yeah, so this is as I said about the Hidden Blade, it's going to be on top, and I think your theory is right. You may be able to switch it under. And it's probably going to be like, what's your most anticipated games coming? Because of E3 was canceled, I don't have a lot of games. I don't know any games that are going to be coming out, basically. Honestly, this one is probably like the highest. I actually didn't know they were coming out with a game yet. I knew they were coming out with some kind of Viking game, but I didn't know when. And of course, since E3 was canceled, I didn't know they were going to be doing this. And when I got the live notification from Ubisoft, see, you can, if I switch to this window here, I'm subscribed to them, and I have all their notifications turned on. So, when I got the live notification when they were drawing it, I was like, what? And I looked at it, and I'm like, is this going to be Roman? Because the finish wasn't really finished yet. And then when they started doing some kind of boats, and I was like, Viking, has to be Ragnarok type thing. And finally, they released Valhalla. So, is it Valhalla or Valhalla? I don't know. Probably potato. But I'm very excited for this game. So Leg said mine was Dying Light 2, but was delayed next year. So this Assassin's Creed game is my most anticipated. I heard of Dying Light 2. Yeah, I heard of that game. I only heard of Dying Light I guess the first one. If there, yeah, there has to be a first one. I don't know. Since E3 was like all thrown out the window, I have no idea about any type of game that's happening, except for this one that's coming out holiday 2020. Uh, so this honestly, this game is pretty darn cool in my opinion. I'm very glad they're coming out with it this year. It doesn't seem rushed in my opinion. If it does, comment down below or put it into the chat. I don't think it's going to be any time delayed or short, I guess you could say, because if anybody played Call of Duty World War II when that came out, when I think I got Origins or either Odyssey when World War II Call of Duty came out, and I played World War II, and it really took me like about 3 hours. I recommend you guys watch Ghost of Tsushima and Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 is probably the game that I actually am looking for. I'm sorry, I lied. It was Cyberpunk. I wanted to get that game when it came out. I actually wanted to get like the actual like statue thing with the bundle thing, but it literally sold out like this, and I was literally about to get it. When I was watching the live stream, they announced it with E3 sometime last year, and or there was something with Xbox or something like that, and I remember with Keanu Reeves. Is it Keanu Reeves, the guy who played in there and Matrix? I might be wrong. Keanu Reeves. I don't know. Shoot, I might be getting mixed up with the guy who played the original Superman. Anyways, shoot. Anyways, that guy was announcing it, and I literally had it in my cart, and I was typing my info in, and I was an idiot and restarted the entire page for whatever reason why, and it said it was sold out. I was like, for real? So I couldn't get that, and I was gonna get it for the Xbox One because I have the Xbox One, but I couldn't get it. So, no biggie. I'll just get the game when it comes out. By the way, I have like, as I said before, later on or earlier in this stream, I do have a vlogging and gaming channel. The links is in the description box below, and I have during the summer because my summer. Okay, hold on. Next says, do you know about The Last of Us 2 controversy going on for the past 2 days? No, but I think I heard like a thing that the girl. Oh, thanks for subscribing, dude. Thank you. But I feel like I think I heard something about the girl is bisexual or something like that. I'm not sure. I might be completely left field with it, but I heard a rumor that she was bisexual in a way. But I might be wrong with that. But no, I have not heard the controversy about that. But yeah. So what else? I'm losing viewers, so I don't know how much to talk about. So with because this is just a premiere trailer, it's a cinematic world premiere trailer. It's not gonna really show the game story. The storyline got leaked and fans are really angry. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, don't tell me about it. I don't want to be angry on stream then. So, I'll look it up later. Probably after this stream here. So now you got me thinking. So anyways, basically my theory with this storyline is that because this is a cinematic world premiere, we won't see it until a few months down the line. Because usually Ubisoft with, I remember with Odyssey, they released a cinematic thing, and then they did periodic trailers that sort of revealed the storyline and also the gameplay. I don't know when they're going to be doing the actual gameplay of it, like streaming a built pre-recorded build type simulated game thing. What they usually do, I forgot the technical word for it, but I forgot what they're gonna do with that. I don't know when they're gonna do that really. I feel like probably maybe 3 to 4 months, or probably. So it's May, right? So it's April. May is Friday, so tomorrow actually is Friday. So, yeah. So basically, from this point to the holidays, probably October to December, right around there, they're gonna release certain short or long videos, and also the gameplay of Valhalla. And my theory is that they're going to slowly but surely release all the games or all the storylines that happened, and also release more of what's happening in this game. Because I remember between Origins and Odyssey, I liked the storyline in Odyssey better because I feel like it was more comedic with the. I think it was more comedic with that guy with that wore the makeup. He was I forgot his name. He was at that party, and either between you were playing Alexios or Alexio and Alexandra, you will be able to like go into this room and have quote unquote fun. That guy, I feel like that guy made it comedic because throughout the entire game there was also a side mission with him, and also no, there were a couple of side missions with him, and also throughout the game he was there, and he was like the comedic relief. I actually had a laugh with him because he was just the way he said stupid things. It was quite funny, but that's what I feel like. That's why I like Odyssey's storyline better. And also I remember it was also like throughout the months of it being released from E3 to on, they've released a lot of things here. Excuse me. So, also, if I'm thinking of wrapping this up, it's almost 12. It's 11:40 where I am right now. But add any comments, questions to the chat, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pull up the drawing I'm talking about. It's going to be like 3 minutes so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And I'll pull that up, and if y'all have any questions, comment down below, or not comment down below, comment in the chat. I'm not used to this live stream, I promise. And as I said, this live stream was literally thrown together. What you're seeing on my screen right now is I literally did within an hour. With all these transitions, everything. I literally done with an hour. And of course, I'm not as talented in Photoshop as the guy that in this video I'm going to show you. But I know my way around Photoshop. And this entire thing you see here is what I did in Photoshop. So with a few years of it, I remember I first started using Photoshop in CS6. The CS6, my speech. That's when I started using Photoshop, and I upgraded slowly. So, if it's Norse, we will fight gods like Thor or something. That would be freaking sick, dude. They said Odin, so Odin. Let me look up Odin for you. So let's look up Odin. And then we'll do, what is it, Norse mythology. So let's switch to this screen. We're doing flat out Google here. So Odin is the son of Bor and whatever that is, Bestla. He is married to a goddess Frigg, by whom he is the father of a twin god, blah, 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 blah. With the goddess is, or Gianest, I guess is a girl, Gringor, and Rindor. Odin has 2 sons. So Odin, yeah, his eldest son is Thor, god of thunder. So honestly, is it like God, or is it Goth? I don't know what you mean by that. But I feel like if it is gonna be like this, they probably have like a side mission in like what happened in Origins, when they had like the thing for Final Fantasy. like a side mission for Final Fantasy. I think it was either like a free add-on or something that Assassin's Creed did. I feel like it's going to be something like that with you fighting the gods or something like that. Either you're fighting the gods like you did in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I think you did in, or no, you did it in Origins, but I don't know if you did it in Odyssey. I'm not sure. But yeah, if it, oh, God of War. I personally don't know. I've seen gameplay of God of War, but I truly have no idea if it is. God of War, I'm guessing, is going to be like around this area with giants and all that. I've seen gameplay of God of War, but I haven't played it personally, and I haven't played like all the games that are in God of War. So, yeah, I feel like this game, or if this is right, if it's going to be like Thor and dealing with the gods of thunder, goddesses also, this game is going to be absolute the craziest game. It's probably going to be better than Odyssey, because Odyssey was dealing with gods as well. With wow, I can't remember. I haven't played Odyssey in a while. Last time I played it was in December when I finished the game, when I got it in December of last year, and it's April, and I haven't even turned on my Xbox or PS3 because of college. So I haven't played games. I've just basically done this, and this live stream is literally I literally had an idea and I thrown it all together. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up this game here, or look up the wow, I can't talk. I'm going to look up this trailer or speech. So his name is Boss Logic, by the way, and I'm gonna play you this this time lapse of what happened, and what you're gonna do or you're not going to do. It's up to you. Comment down below or put in the chat if you have any more questions. If you want me to answer, or if you have any theories you want to talk about, comment that in the chat, and I will answer them after this 4-minute video. It's 4 minutes. So yeah, so let's basically get started watching this video, and basically y'all can see what I was talking about, what I was watching for the past 6 hours yesterday. I was supposed to be doing some other things for school, but I just sat here for 6 hours, and priorities. But no, I'm kidding. I was actually doing school stuff along, just checking in and out of it. But here's the video here, and let's switch it over, and you'll see this video here, and yeah, so let's get started with this. And by the way, also comment anything you want to say in the chat, and I'll answer it after this video.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Watch the cinematic world premiere trailer.
Okay, y'all. So, I want to point out here uh, that I was going through my phone checking on stuff, and I saw that Assassin's Creed posted um, a thing, not like a release date or anything special. Let me switch over to it. Okay, there I am. So they said they just tweeted this. I don't even know how long. 11 o'clock, and that was 51 minutes ago. So, wars will rage, kingdoms will fall. This is the age of the Vikings. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be available holiday 2020, and we have this GIF going around. By the way, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, go ahead. I am the Tech Manny. Also, it's going to be like here. So, this is going to be a really cool game. I really think it is. So let me switch over here. And we have one theory. So, hello, welcome back, Sylvia. Hopefully you are back here. My voice is getting tired. Basically, theory one. The bird which they referred as Odin is a stock bird or a messenger to the Templars. No. So if you know, I sort of know mythology a bit, but I believe Odin had, and I don't recall if this was a question for in like the Twitch live stream with those questions with the 10 points to get an in-game thing. But I think Odin had for travel like a horse. I think it was either like the 4 or 8-legged horse. And then he had crows or ravens. And that's why he said, let me look this up. I just want to I don't want to tell y'all wrong. I'm literally going on memory. So Odin, was it animals or let's do raven, or I guess you said stalking bird, or just do bird. Well, that doesn't give me much of anything. So let's do then. I'll make sure if I'm right. 8-legged horse. Yes, I am right about the 8-legged horse, and it's called a stealth. Steipnir, stealther, and it's also known as the slipper. 13th century. Wow, we are old. So this was around 13th century, and it was an 8-legged horse. So I was right about that. Odin, excuse me. Odin rise. I'm not sick. It's just my throat is getting tired. Basically, Odin rode the slipper as travel, and I remember something with a raven, or I think it was a raven. So let's do Odin raven. It says Hungen and Munin. So it says in Norse mythology, Hungen and Munin are a part of ravens that fly all over the world. Midgard. Midgard is Earth. I remember that as a question. Back then, I just see 51 ravens, God of War. So it might be similar to God of War, since it's Norse mythology or something like that. But Midgard is Earth, is as related to Earth. Like, if we heard of, in the 21st century, if we heard Midgard, we're like, what the heck is Midgard? And Midgard is basically Earth. And if people back then in Norse mythology heard of Earth, they'll probably know what the Earth is, but they'll probably more socialize it as Midgard. So Midgard is Earth, and the rest says, and bringing information to the god Odin. So what that was, what that bird was when he said Odin is with us, is I'm guessing the god was there with Odin. And Odin is a god of what? So let's look up, what is Odin the god of? He is wisdom, poverty, death, division, and magic. So basically, that's why the Odin of God was there: death and wisdom, division, and magic. The fight in the end really reminded me of 300, the battle at the end with Leonidas. Um, that also reminded me of Odyssey at the beginning. In the beginning, I think it was the beginning, opening sequence of Odyssey where they were having this huge fight. And also 300, yeah, Sparta 300, I think it is. And Leonidas. So I can relate to that. And what also reminded me of, I think it was either 300 or Spartacus, one of those movies where they got raided with arrows and everybody died, basically. One of those movies, and he tried doing shields. That's what that one reminded me of, when they were firing arrows, and when he said shields on the boat. That's what that reminded me of. So basically, we are in the Viking sort of, I guess, Roman area. Sorry, I actually have a blanket, so I'm trying to be comfy. So I think we are sort of leaning towards mythology, Norse mythology. Yes, Lex said yes, that was the beginning. That was one. It was even in the game at the beginning. Yes. So that's what I just said. Yeah. So yeah, we're in that era. It's going to be really cool, I think. This game in general, because we're dealing with Thor. I mean, if Thor was Chris Hemsworth in this game, I'll be like, what? I know it's not going to happen, but honestly, I feel like if we do deal with the gods, meeting these gods, or I don't think we're going to meet them. I think it's going to be more like Origins and Odyssey, where we're going to mention them, but we're not going to really see them, unless it's going to be like a side thing, like a side mission. We're either going to like test ourselves fighting them, or we're going to actually meet them doing a quest of some sort. I don't know. Honestly, if we ever do something like that, if they ever do something like that, it'll be sick. But of course, honestly, this was just a CGI cinematic trailer. So we don't know if the game is still in the works, if they're trying to figure out the storyline, or if we don't even know if it's going to be, basically we don't even know the plot of the story. If there is going to be two protagonists, or there's going to be like a love interest with Ezio, like Ezio, we don't know that. We don't know if there's going to be like a Jacob Fry duo, or with Jacob Fry and Evie Fry duo, or Alexio and Alexandra duo type thing, even though they weren't really a duo, depending on which character you were choosing. But I have two concurrent viewers, so if y'all can share this and view it like on Twitter, or send it to like Assassin's Creed, it will be sick. And because I have a couple more things that I want to like talk about here before I wrap this up. Lex said, just hope the Viking doesn't go Kratos. I think that's how you say it, Kratos, and kill all the gods. I hope not. Honestly, probably around that time, the gods were in like up there. So that's what I'm saying. We don't really know. It would be funny if they went AWOL like Rogue, and with Shay and Rogue, and he departed from the assassin. He turned Templar and killed the assassins. Honestly, Rogue was probably one of the best games to flip the character around. And also in Assassin's Creed 3, we get to play Haytham Kenway and see his side of the story. Then we finally played Connor, which was honestly pretty cool. Or Rakatugan, I think that's how you pronounce his name. See, I know a little bit about Assassin's Creed, so I literally know Altair. I knew how to pronounce his name, actually, his full name, but I don't anymore. I just know Altair. It's like Lepan. I'm not going to even do it. Then Ezio Auditore de Firenze. That's ever stuck in my mind. And then it was Assassin's Creed 3 with Connor or Rakatugan. 4, Black Flag, Edward Kenway, and then Shay Kenway and Rogue. I probably missed a game or two. But yeah, I feel like this game is going to be... Rogue is underrated. That game was good. I agree with you. I remember getting that game for Easter. My parents got it for me for Easter. And I played it all day. It took me about... Since I was in school at that time, I think it took me about like 3 days. Maybe more. I'm being like too extreme, but I think it's good. I think the game took me about... I'm just going to give it a little bit. Probably about a week or two. Or even close to a month, just given that time period. It took a while because I was in school. And as I said before, I haven't played games since then because I'm in college. From January to now, I haven't really touched the Xbox. I've touched it probably twice when this virus was happening. I basically had extended spring break. So spring break was a week, and then I had an extra week. I think I had about 3 weeks off from school until I came back online. That's when I played the Xbox, and that was the only time I played it. So really, I touched it about 2 to 3 times. So if y'all could share this live stream, I would like to talk about one more thing, and also comment down below if you have it, or I keep saying that because I'm used to not doing chats, but if you have any comments, comment in the chat. And also, I really want to talk about this theory I have. Let's close out Twitter. Let's close out this. Let's close out that. Woo. So there's one more thing I want to view. This guy here. Let's go to. So this guy right here, as I said before in my live reaction, by the way, I have this streaming and also have this recording to my computer. So once this stream is ended, it'll be uploaded for a certain amount of time, and I think it'll get taken down. I'm not sure. I have to look into that. But I just want to have record of me recording this, and I can edit it. I probably won't edit it, but I can edit it. I'm actually going on 1 hour and 17 minutes of it actually just streaming local, or recording local, and 3 hours and 13 minutes of it going to YouTube. So also just to mention, I have a Twitter and Instagram. They're on the screen right now. Go ahead and follow me there and subscribe. And I also have a vlogging and gaming channel. The links will be in the description box below, so check me out there. I haven't uploaded either in them. I feel like the gaming channel for like a few months, and then the vlogging channel for a month. But set aside from this guy, he's probably going to be like the boss guy here. Because I remember in Syndicate, we had the guy that had like that crazy mustache thing, whatever you call it. By the way, I'm also trying to like grow out my facial hair. It's probably going to look really bad, but I don't know. Where's the PS4 logo? I don't know. They just said towards the end here. They just have the Xbox logos. You can't really see. I can actually get rid of this, actually. So they just have the Xbox One, and then after the Xbox here, where you see just Xbox, it just says Xbox One, and after that, it says 4K Ultra HD, and then HDR. That's all that says. So I don't really know. I hope that the PS4 is going to be on this. It wouldn't be really fair. Even though the PS4 does have some games that are local to the PS4, I hope that this game here is not local to Xbox One or the Xbox Series X whenever that comes out. I forgot when that comes out. I don't even know if it's actually like a certain thing. PS4 for life. I have a PS3. I don't have a PS4. Even though I would like to get one because I could play a few games in there. Lake says the Templar with stamp looks like he needed some sleep. So I feel like you're saying about the guy right here. If it shows it, I can't remember where I saw it. This guy, this stamp right here you're talking about? Or him with the stamp. Let's play it. Will it show it? No, let's move it back.
To them, in a
I'm just saying that guy.
language They
This guy here, I feel like he's going to be the boss guy and he's going to get killed.
will.
And there's a theory. So you see, he's wearing red, right? Usually the guy who's wearing red always dies in the end, or always winds up dying. It always happens in movies. It's either like a main guy or a background extra guy who's wearing red. He's gonna die anyway. Yeah, I think Legs is mentioning my theory. It always happens. So honestly, he's wearing red. He's gonna die eventually. He's probably gonna be the boss. We should get a Peggy 16 rating. It should be different. It would be different. I don't think it will be Peggy 16. I think it will be Peggy 18 because there's a lot of gore and there's probably going to be cursing in this. So I think 16 maybe. But I think towards the beginning we saw that it wasn't rated yet. Let me see. Yeah, it just says may contain content inappropriate for children. So basically, I think this is going to be rated 18. Rated Peggy 18, or just regulated 18 or MA. Yeah, okay, Legs confirmed it. Or, yeah, it's Peggy 18. That's what I'm saying. There's usually Assassin's Creed games are usually 18 or MA. I don't think they're MA. Yeah, let's go to this guy here. So I feel like this guy right here is going to be the boss guy because he's like the king or the emperor, however you want to do this. But other ACs were 15. So I don't know. I don't really know about that. But usually Assassin's Creeds are 18 because it has gore, it has cursing. I don't think the people who rate, I don't know the technical person who rates this, but I feel like the people who say if a guy who's rating this for a Peggy 15 or rated 15, basically that's going to be like rated E, basically, for 15, I guess. They'll be saying, the people who are like creating this game or whatever, or the higher ups are going to be like, you're out of your mind, you're fired. So I think this is going to be 18 because it has blood and gore. It's probably going to have some sexual references here and there. And then also it's going to have some cursing in it, so it has to be 18. 21 is too extreme if it's going to be ever 21. So I feel like the max is going to be Peggy 18. And I feel like they're going to announce that later down the line with these other type of Assassin's Creed Valhalla type things. So let's look at the stamp he did.
They will understand.
So we can't really get a good idea with it.
They will understand.
So it looks like it says Red Rex. So I want to look up Red Rex. So let's look up Red Rex. Red Rex. Well, I might get like demonetized with that. Red Rex. Mythology. That's funny. Sorry, y'all. I don't see much of anything. What would even be 21? A lot of games that are very explicit. Game. I don't know. I don't own a game that's 21. But I feel like it's more sexually based type games, probably gory crap like that. And on a live stream, it's not logical. But honestly, you could just Google games that are rated 21, and you do your own research from there. Because I don't want to get demonetized or get my channel thrown out. Because literally that thing that I just said, Red Rex, it was like no. GTA is not really that. I could see it, but I don't want to look it up right now. Because of live stream. Oh, message retracted. So Red Rex. I don't know anything about Red Rex. It says war here. And as you saw in that Twitter, GTA 6. That's such... I feel like I'm so over with GTA 6 because a guy that I used to be sub to that I literally unsubscribed because of it. He kept like leaking, oh, I got the Assassin's Creed game early from Rockstar and we're going to play. No. I literally unsubscribed to him, and it was GTA 6 is such a rumor that I don't even know if it's a truth or a lie. And I did see something that they confirmed something with GTA 6. I'm not sure if it's even for real or not. But yeah, so set aside from that, Red Rex, I don't know what Red Rex is. It's probably like a brand of ink or like the pen they did. Or I don't even know what this is. I can't even zoom in. Because I have the magic mouse here. I can double tap and zoom, but I can't zoom in. But this looks like an eagle because it looks like wings, or I might be wrong. It might be like a leaf or something like that. I don't know. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's switch over. I'm so not used to this. The Pikachu Smoker YouTube's huge clickbaiter. I have no idea what you're talking about, but there's a lot of clickbaiters out there. And I feel like I can't remember the guy specifically, but even if I did, I wouldn't really do it anyways. But this might be, it's 12:11 p.m. right now, so I'm late for lunch because I usually have it at 12. I actually have it scheduled throughout the day, but basically my class that before this stream happened was almost 2 hours ago. Actually, crazy, right? Been streaming for 2 hours basically. So basically, I'm gonna wrap this up. I would like to talk a little bit, just a tiny bit more. So I want to show you this speed drawing again, because that's actually, I could just show you the trailer again. We can revisit our nostalgia of, that's not even a word, of this game here. And well, it's 4 minutes long. Is it the one you subscribed from? The clickbaiter that with the GTA, I don't know. GTA 6, that I don't really know what the guy's name was. I can't remember for the life of me. And even if I did know, I wouldn't tell because that's just wrong. But honestly, I have no idea. I can't remember at all. But I did subscribe from them because of that. I used to watch their videos all the time, and they were funny. And then once that video came out, I didn't like it. I unsubscribed. But we're gonna watch this trailer once again, and post your comments, please, and post anything else you want to talk about for a little bit, and basically we'll wrap it up from. If nobody else, after this 4-minute video, if nobody else has anything else to say, I'll wrap this live stream up. So let's watch this trailer again. And I feel like this is going to be like, I feel like this game's going to be sick, honestly. So let's watch this trailer one more time. And if none of y'all, the two of you that are, the two of you that are remaining here aren't, wanting to stick around or basically comment any live stream questions, I'm literally going in circles here trying to think, because this is on Prob 2 and there's actually a 30-second delay from when I'm talking right now. So if I clap, there's probably like a bit of a 30-second delay. I'm not sure. It says, I don't even think GTA 6 is in development. I don't know. As I said, it's either a truth or a lie, and GTA 6 has been a thing for a few years now. And I won't believe it until Rockstar announces it. That's my thing. It's like a celebrity saying, like for instance, when Kobe Bryant passed away, I can't remember if it's him. I'm sorry, whoever's a fan of him. But when that basketball player died, I didn't believe it because I saw it on a not a reliable source, and then I looked up on MSN and also another news thing that was very reliable, and I was like, darn, dude, that sucks. But so yeah, that's why I say I won't believe it until Rockstar announces it, or at like an E3 event or something like that, or on their Twitter, whatever. I won't believe it until it's actually confirmed by them. GTA 6 with those graphics, dude, we don't know if GTA 6 is happening. I truly don't know. So until Rockstar confirms it, of Spider-Man, I actually haven't even played Spider-Man since it's on the PS4, natively. So it's just on the PS4 natively. I haven't played that new Spider-Man when it came out E3 last year. Um, so let's so again, comment down in the chat, see if you want to talk about anything or whatever. And I just want to say thank you for the couple of people that have been sticking around through this thing of me jabbering. I'm very glad for y'all. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribe down below. But let's watch this thing, and you guys comment down in the chat. And if there's nothing else, I'll wrap this stream up. So let's watch this thing. So still trying to get used to this. So here we go.
They are heartless. Godless barbarians. They murder and kill blindly. They scar the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Oh, somebody tell me. Answer if you can. Oh, somebody tell me. Shields! What is the soul of man?
Odin is with us!
What is the soul of man?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, available holiday 2020.
Okay. So we just have one thing here. And it says, Lex says, you have at least PS3. I don't have a console and my computer is Windows 7. And then one, I feel like Illumination said, yes, Lex, I agree. And I said that twice, that word twice in stream. And I can't believe I did. But I feel like that guy is going to be probably better than Alexandra, and Bayek combined. He looks so freaking mean. And I just can't wait for this. And also, I feel like also the graphics, I hope the graphics are not the same, because for both Bayek and for Origins and Odyssey, they both use the same graphics engine, because that's why Origins and Odyssey look very similar in graphics. I feel like hopefully they will be able to bring up a new parkour fighting system as well, and also graphics. But probably gonna use their main thing. I forgot what it's called. It starts with an A. I think their graphics engine they use, and hopefully they can like completely turn it over to make this such a good thing. And if it is what I think it is, they might have like snow top mountains in the background, and I and like probably ship sailing. Like since this is Viking, I hope we can sail ships, like what we did in somewhat in Assassin's Creed 3. We did it also in Rogue and in Black Flag. It was mainly Black Flag, I believe, because that's how you transport it. Or in Black Flag, that's how you went through to island, and then of course once you completed that island, you get like a fast travel thing. I hope I feel like there's a lot of things there's just a lot of things that are up in the air right now, and literally a lot of these things are theories. But Lumin Pro said, I remember him saying that he said he had a PS4 and a gaming PC. Believe it or not, there's certain limitations with, Windows 7 is good. Windows 7, you can upgrade to Windows 10. You just type in Windows 10 and upgrade, and you can type it into, and you have to get it to Microsoft. And you can download the Upgrade Assistant Manager, and you can check your computer, see if you can upgrade it. And if you have like the right specs, if your computer has an active key on it, you can upgrade it for free. You don't have to buy it. My tower was Windows 7, and I upgraded to Windows 10 this year, I believe. I've been running Windows 7 on it for years, and this year I upgraded to Windows 10, because I don't use the computer. I only use it for storage, my tower. But here's the thing. Right now, I'm streaming right now on my iMac. So this is my iMac right here. Here's my secondary window. And everything, I haven't seen any drop frames. There's no drop frames. There's no lag. I hope not. Everything's going smooth. So you don't really need a Windows computer to stream a game. Of course, if you want to play some other games, the Mac you can't really do. I know you can't do on an iMac. I wish you can. But basically, my iMac is an i5-7 processor with 32 gigs of RAM. So basically, it's sort of holding up. And very soon, later this year, I'm going to be upgrading the processor to an i7, which maxes out this entire computer. So, and I also play Minecraft on this computer as well. So, I mean, you can use a iMac to game and maybe stream, as you see what I'm doing right now. Literally everything you see here, I made on my iMac. Everything. So, I wanted to talk about one more thing, but I forgot. Also, I remembered. I would like to get some merch too from this. So, of course, I got Assassin's Creed Origins. I missed out on Odyssey's merch. They might have some on the Uplay store, but it's like probably wicked expensive. But I would like to get. I'm hoping by the holiday I'm gonna save a lot of money and probably pre-order the game, and also hopefully, not 100% sure, hopefully get like the bundle pack, the statues and all that. Um, and then I can do a review on this. That's not 100%, but I feel like what is 100% is me pre-ordering the game for sure. And because of this virus going around, I don't think everything's going to be open. Like everything in my state, next week, I think on a Wednesday or Thursday, everything is going to be opening up, but there's going to be certain restrictions. So this thing that's happening is going to be happening for a while, and they say it's not going to really fade. And they said it's also going to get worse in the wintertime because it's cold, and usually the flu season happens around there. So I'm hoping that I can get the pre-order, and also hopefully get that bundle thing with the statue and review it on this channel. That's not 100%, but I'm going to try to figure it out and get that. But I have one concurrent view, so I'm going to wrap this up. So what we're going to do again is watch this trailer, because this was the main focus of everything. And then I'm going to do the outro for just listening to 8 minutes of music, and the stream will end. So this is my very first live stream. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around, that one person that's watching, and I mean, I guess everybody who else stuck around. I want to thank you all so much for watching this live stream, and I actually did have fun, but I didn't get a lot of views in a way. I have a lot of interactions. I want to thank you all for commenting and all, but I don't think I'm going to do a live stream again, because the data is high on live stream. I know that. So I'm not going to be doing live streams. This is probably just the one thing I'm going to do. And if I ever do it, oh, thanks, Legs, for sticking around, dude. I really do appreciate it. Stick around to the end with watching this trailer, and also the 8 minutes, I guess. But yeah, seriously, thank you so much for sticking around, for real. It's been amazing, and I'm glad that you stuck around. But if you are here for my reaction, I don't know if you are, but if you are, thanks, and subscribe. You can, because I have a lot of things coming out. Also, subscribe to my vlogging, everything, the Twitter, Instagram, vlogging, gaming, everything, because I have stuff coming out on this summer. And as I said before, I am graduating in the spring of 2021, and in the fall of 2020, which is going to be this next semester, I'm going to have 3 classes, and then in the spring of 2021, 3 classes, and it was going to be 4 and 4, but you take out 1, which is 2. So I'm going to be taking 2 classes this summer, and I'm going to try to knock those out of the park. And they're 1 month class, so I'll at least have some kind of summer. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Legs. But yeah, so let's wrap this up. Let's rewatch this. Thank you so much for sticking around, everyone. Yeah, it doesn't matter social media as long as you sub. I don't really care if you sub or not. It's just a number, but it does help me get motivated. But overall, I'm not going to be live streaming anymore. This was too much stressful, because I didn't prepare much of anything. I would have done like a black screen behind me, but I didn't. Of course, you just see my room. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this thing. Let's rewatch this trailer, because this is the trailer, and my live stream is like this. The trailer is like the heart of this entire thing. So again, let's rewatch this trailer, and the outro will roll with 8 minutes of music or so. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And if this live stream does get out of the live stream time limit, when like I can because usually when I stop the live stream, it does go. Darlo, hey man, sucks that I'm wrapping this live stream up, but of course you can always scroll through the live feed here, and also I'm going to be uploading this video, so it'll stay on my channel forever and ever. So yeah, Darlo, sorry. You missed out. Achievement recognized by YouTuber. Yeah, Legs, I mean, I'm not famous or anything. I only have like 1,000.12, like 1,100 and something subscribers. So it's not a lot. I don't consider myself famous. I never got recognized in public either. So I don't consider myself famous, but I do appreciate the gesture and comment for real. But you missed all, you all missed a very important person. Who's that important person? Me or who? I don't know who. I want to wait for your reply before I wrap this up. But Darlo, I'm basically gonna play out this trailer. I played the trailer basically 3 times. The first time is when I reacted to it. The second time was for like a ish intermission in a way, and the third time is now. I'm basically wrapping this entire thing up. But anyways, I'll just in this trailer. I don't really know, but anyways, I need to wrap this up. I have to have lunch. My stomach is growling. But because I'm gonna have peanut butter and jelly for lunch. Probably gonna have 2 sandwiches because I'm craving it right now. But yeah, let's wrap this up. Again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and I'll see you all whenever I can upload a video with reaction or product review or whatever. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and this is the Tech Manny sign off. See you later, guys.
They are heartless. Godless barbarians. They murder and kill blindly.
What is the soul of a man?
They scour the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Oh, somebody tell me. Answer if you can. Oh, somebody tell me.
Shields!
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Available holiday 2020.